Alright guys, what's up? It's Iceman. God, I gotta stop bumping the tripod. So, another video today. I know 2 videos in one day. What up with that? Just waiting actually for my wife to get back from Zumba, so just kind of killing some time. But something's really been bugging me lately about knives. Not this Strider, because the Strider is awesome. But there's one thing that I absolutely don't like about this knife, and that's kind of what the subject of this video is pocket clips. Now, this is a beautifully designed knife. You got your Flame TI, which is awesome. It's just so cool looking. You know, titanium pocket clip, beautiful stonewash blade, nice G10, one-piece G10. Really, I mean, great design, premium knife, right? So why the heck does it have such a crappy pocket clip on it? This is one of the things. So I wanted to do a quick video. I'm actually gonna grab some pants. Dang it, and they came unfolded. Kind of doing demonstration of what I'm saying, what I'm talking about here. So I got a pair of jeans, an old pair of beat up jeans that I wear for work and stuff, or working out in the yard and crap like that. So check out this pocket clip on this Strider. Okay, first of all, it takes a good amount of pressure to get on there, and you can kind of see how the Strider carries. It's not a really deep carry. You got quite a bit of the knife poking up. Some people like that, some people don't. I don't mind it. But this is what I hate. I don't know if you can see how much strength I was having to use to pull that out. But you can kind of see my hand, and I wouldn't consider myself a weak man either. I mean, it takes quite a bit of oomph to get that pocket clip off there. You know what that does to pockets, right? Completely shreds them. So my one negative thing on the Strider is, why does it have the strongest pocket clip known to man? So I've been trying to bend it, and man, this titanium, I don't know, it's tough. I mean, I had the same problem with my Boker Quakin, and I was able to actually bend that one, so it's not nearly as bad anymore. Can I show you? So it's a little firmer, but it pretty much comes right off. No big deal. I'm not going to tear up your pockets, but I had to bend the heck out of this one, and I'm hoping I didn't have to do that to my Strider. And I tried a little bit yesterday, but I'm kind of leery. It's such an expensive knife. I don't want to damage the clip or anything, so I wanted to kind of give an example of what I think are a good design of pocket clips, which are, you know, Strider, awesome, beautiful knife, expensive knife, horrible design on the pocket clip. The Spyderco Southard, another example, beautiful knife, horrible pocket clip. Well, was horrible. A lot of guys have reported that this tip, now mine has been rounded off. I took mine actually to my, I was going to use my Dremel, then I used my Work Sharp because it's got those, it's basically like a mini belt sander, and it worked really fast and nice, and I rounded off this tip. But one of the complaints about this pocket clip is that it would poke a hole because it had a really sharp tip. It would poke a hole in people's pants. And I'm thinking, this is a beautiful knife. It's a premium, you know, production knife. I mean, obviously this one's modified with the carbon fiber, but still, it's, you know, it's a Southard collaboration, premium steel, titanium frame lock. Then they put this cheap pocket clip on there. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't mind the pocket clip as much now that I've rounded it off. It works fine, and it doesn't, you know, it's not going to tear up your pants like that that Strider will. So here's a good example of a good pocket clip. Actually, I'm going to come back to that one because I'm going to use that one on a pair of dress pants because that's more of a gentleman's folder. Here's a good example. Here is the Browse Reloader titanium pocket clip, beautiful, and you know what? It has some grab. But guess what? First of all, I like deep carry, so that carries. I mean, you can't even see that knife. That's a big knife, so that's a nice feature. But look how it grabs too. I mean, it's really tough to get that out of your pants. I mean, that was, you know, and you know, this one actually I haven't noticed that before, and it may be because I'm doing this on camera, but it's usually pretty easy to get out of there. But man, it's, you know, so you tend to find yourself having to lift that up a little bit. So, you know, one thing I would say to knife makers, and this is just a rant, I mean, take it for what it's worth, is make the clips so they're easier. On the Bullseye, I was able to bend this titanium clip out, and it's money now. I mean, it's a deep carry, slides in and out, but it has good retention. It's not going to fall out of your pocket. That's, you know, kind of the happy medium. You don't want it to grab so hard that it's going to tear your pants up, but at the same time, you want it to stay on your pants. You don't want to see that goes on a lot easier than the it's still a little stiff. Not a mark on this knife, because this is a beautiful design on the pocket clip. It's titanium, and it's got this screw in here, and it's ambidextric, so you can move it from here to here, and you can see the cutouts. And I did that in my video. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it. That's a cool design because that's lefty friendly. I'm right-handed, no big deal for me. So there's an example on jeans. Now here's a pair of dress pants, some Dockers, some slacks, something I might wear to church or something like that. And I've got this CRKT Eros Canadian design, super crazy lightweight, like 1.4 ounces, IKBS, right? Thought this is gonna be the perfect gentleman's folder until I used the clip. Now see how the cut of these pants are? This is how most dress pants are. Look how much of the knife's sticking out. That might not be a big deal to some people, but to me, I want it to be more discreet. And the clip, I've actually had to bend the heck out of this to even get it to clip, because it would fall right out of my pants. I've almost lost this knife a couple times. So like another example of a really cool, nicely designed knife. Oops, with a pretty shoddy pocket clip. I mean, it's cool design looking and everything, but the functionality of it's just not there. It's just not the greatest. Now you take the Chaparral. This is the Forum pass-around knife that I'm going to do another review, full review on just the knife, but love this wire pocket clip from Spyderco. I've had it on a few of their knives, the Sage series, my Cali 3. Now look at that. Still a weird angle because of the way the pants are cut, but it hides majority of the knife. And it's easy to get on, it's easy to put on, it's got good retention. I mean, the wire pocket clip is, some people don't like the look of it, but man, it's functional, and I like it. It's deep carry, and it just works. Just a rant video about pocket clips, and you get these super nice knives, and then they have these pocket shredding clips, and I just don't understand when they're making these and they're designing these knives why that's not emphasized more, because that's really a key component to a knife. I mean, this is how you carry them. I know I carry mine in my front pocket or my back pocket, and if it's going to shred up my pockets, which a lot of my knives have, not my favorite. So trying to work this out to bend it. Like I said, I'm a little apprehensive because it's this nice flame TI clip, and you can see there's a little mark there already on it, and I don't want to mark it up more, really. Just kind of anal like that with my knives, but just love the Strider, but geez, that clip is brutal. I mean, it's strong, and it is just too retentive. So, just kind of a rant video. Wanted to show, and I'm going to start doing that when I do my knife reviews. I'm going to have like a pair of pants or something like this. I saw it on somebody's video. I don't know if it was an old cutlery lover video, but I really liked that. I thought that was cool how he would show how the knife, how deep it carried in your pocket, whether it be jeans or maybe, if in this case, a gentleman's folder. You want it to be kind of discreet. I mean, you're not really trying to scream out, hey, I have a knife on me kind of thing, and that's not that bad. I mean, it could be better even, but like that pocket clip on the Chaparral a lot, and a lot of the Spyderco clips are good. But then you get the Southard, which has a pretty horribly designed pocket clip. I mean, if you had to modify your clip on a $250 knife, that's just kind of crazy to me. Not a big deal, but like I said, just kind of a rant. So I should have grabbed my ZT550. I just had it out a second ago for the last video, and it has a great pocket clip, deep carry, good retention. They spend a lot. You can tell it's a good attention to detail. The Browse has a good clip too. It was harder to pull out on camera than it actually is out of my pants, but I didn't really want to turn the camera around and show you my pants. I mean, I guess I could have done that, and maybe I will for the next video. But just for this knife, that's a killer for me. I mean, I may end up putting this up for sale because that clip it doesn't clip very well, and it clips at a weird angle, and it's not a really weird angle, but it's just not it's not real discreet. It's a gentleman's folder. Yeah, you can just see the whole knife sticking out. I mean, that's just kind of interesting why when they design these knives, they don't take that into account more. So if I could give any feedback to knife makers, spend some time on the clip too. I know it's like the last, not even the biggest part of the knife. I mean, it's obviously, but for me, it's a big deal, and I would like to hear your thoughts on this, as subscribers and people watch this video. Is the pocket clip a big deal to you? I mean, do you care? Or for me, it's kind of like, I just don't understand why you get a $300-something knife. Well, Striders are even more, and you get this pocket clip that's just going to tear your pants to shreds. I just don't I don't understand that. So anyway, just a quick rant on pocket clips on knives, and showed some good designs and some not so good designs, and yeah, that's it, I think. So if any, love to hear your responses to this video, just kind of hear your opinions on it and see what you think, but that'll be it for now. Thanks again.